All right. Let's see who's here tonight. Who do we have? Alice, how are you? Olivia, hello. Alice, you excited to hear me? I'm excited to see you here. Happy Wednesday, favorite diva. Good to see you. How am I, Alice? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing really, really good. I'm excited. Justin, how are you? Olivia, I'm glad you can see and hear me. From BC? Where's BC? Only I can't because my dog is snoring super loud. Well, that means he's doing okay. If he's snoring really loud, that means he's having a good sleep. Lorette, where is BC? Oh, British Columbia. Oh, okay. Wow. Glad to have you here. All right. Beat you to it. Okay. Okay. So before we begin, let me just say I'm happy to. Oh, from Osaka. Christy, you all the way over in Osaka, Japan. I want to go to Japan so bad. Zoe, hello. BD, good evening. From Florida. Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Japan for a long time. I'm a big anime fan. I love Japanese music. So one day I'll go there. Or visiting family. Okay. Okay. Is your family originally from Japan, Christy? No. Okay. Okay. But like I was saying, yeah. What I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully I can get it done by next week. Um, Inside Timer contacted me and they said that well they have this feature that we can use but you guys can't use yet, where they record all of our live streams and then we can go back and watch them again. But my live streams, they look horrible. The sound is pretty good for some reason, but they just look horrible. Like you can't even see my face, you can't see anything. I think it might be because of where I am. The Wi-Fi connection might not be the greatest. So what I'm gonna try and do, hopefully by next week, I'll have another location where I'll be able to use the Wi-Fi and record there. Because I really whatever when they start sharing the live streams with people, I really want them to be nice and clear. So hopefully I can do something next week. Um, I know I have an office that I can use, but the people in my office building are so nosy. If they see me walking around at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, they might call the cops on me or something. I don't know. So we'll see. But I might just record it in my office. It's a nice little office space for my business. So I might use that next week if I can find somewhere else. I'd rather do it somewhere else. I don't want to hear all these nosy people in my business. Oh, your brother teaches English in a school in Japan. Okay. Is that what you have to go? Okay. Where am I from? I'm from Hartford, Connecticut. That's on the east coast of the U.S. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what it is, but for some odd reason, Olivia, it's just the way it looks when I watch the playback. It just looks crazy. I don't know what it is. How long is it going to be? It's probably going to be about half an hour, 40 minutes. It's going to be a meditation that we're going to do. Patty from New Jersey. Hello, hello, hello. And then yeah, we're going to go for a little while, and then we're going to come back for 11:11. All right. So this week my theme was love. I've been studying Sufism, and as soon as I find out something and learn something, I come right to you guys, and I'm like, you know what, guys, I need to tell you guys about this. So I've been studying a little bit of Sufism, and one thing that really caught my attention about Sufism is that they have different ways of communicating with God, different interpretation of what God is, and I came across some mystic Sufi poets who had written poems about God, written poems about their meditation experiences, and a lot of them were so full of this sort of ecstatic passion that the poems about God sometimes came across as love poems. And at 11:11, I'm going to be discussing a woman who was a mystic, a Sufi mystic, and she wrote some beautiful poetry. Her name is Rabia, and Rabia really inspired me to do the meditation that we're going to be doing. I'm going to wait maybe one more minute before we begin. Can do a series about it in mythology, about love and mythology. I can do that. I'll put that as a little note, and I'll see if I can tie it together with some meditation stuff. Anybody else got any suggestions? I'm always ears. One thing I was thinking about doing one about the Song of Solomon in the Bible. That's one of the few books. I think it's one of the. Is Sufism from Iran? It is from well. The term Sufism is kind of interesting because the term Sufi comes from the word tasawwuf. Tasawwuf just means one who wears wool. So what that essentially means is that there are some individuals who are ascetic, meaning that they follow a particular religion, but they go really in depth. They go really in depth with the religion and their spirituality, and so they're kind of on an upper echelon of spirituality. So the term Sufi has been around. Well, the concept of Sufism has been around since the very beginning of Islam. They always say that a regular Muslim prays 5 times a day, a Sufi prays 10 times a day. So individuals who just go a little bit more in depth are individuals who are considered to be Sufis. The other concepts and the other arrangements of Sufism may have developed later, but they've been around almost since the beginning. So wherever Islam began, that's where Sufism sort of began. The Prophet Muhammad, he was more or less a Sufi. He was a strict ascetic, and he would meditate in a cave, and that's how he got his vision. Back then, the form of they referred to meditation back then as tehenuth, I believe is how you say it. And what it means is a turning away, where you would go somewhere by yourself and look within yourself, and you would kind of like check yourself, correct yourself, think about the ways you have to improve who you are, think about the ways you have to make changes within yourself. And during the process of El Tehenuth, you kind of like open up your mind. And for the Prophet Muhammad, that's how he first had his revelation and saw the Archangel Gabriel, because of his intense meditation. So he was more or less the first Sufi, even though people don't think of him as a Sufi in some branches of Islam, but he was the first Sufi in the sense of being a strict ascetic and using a real intense inner journey so that he could find out who he was and find out or develop a deeper connection with God. And I'm not trying to preach and promote a religion, but it's just I just find that kind of stuff interesting. Okay, so is everybody in? Is everybody in? The ceremony is about to begin. So what I want you guys to do is I just want you guys to prepare yourself for a little bit of a meditation. We're going to start off with a real deep breath in our nose. Expand your chest, expand your belly. Hold it for a moment. Now breathe out. Now as you breathe out, just ease into the breath. Relax your body as you breathe out. Relax the muscles in your shoulders. Relax the muscles in your abdomen. Relax the muscles in your neck. We carry so much tension. With each breath, just notice where your tension is hiding and let it go. Notice that your body is enjoying these deep breaths. Your body is pleased, because this is how we should breathe on a regular basis, and we don't. Now, once all the tension in your body is gone, sit for a moment and just become mindful. Mindful of the sights and sounds around you. Mindful of what you feel across your skin. Mindful of your smells. Mindful of lingering tastes on your tongue. But don't judge anything. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. Train your mind to simply experience them. Not elevate one over the other. Just let these things happen. Let all these things simply happen. The texture of your clothes against your skin is not good or bad. Just let it happen. Sounds around you are not good or bad. Just allow them to be. I simply want you to train yourself to be, not do, not act, not judge. God is the I am. Just learn to be I am. I am, that's it. Continue to breathe deep and slow breaths. In this moment, just be. Don't be this or that. Don't be angry. Don't be sad. Don't even be happy. Just transcend all of it. Just experience these things. And they will come and they will go. But your being, your true self, is eternal. Why do we not see that we are eternal? Because we dislodge ourselves from the present. Our minds are living in the future. Our minds are living in the past. But if you could just be here, now, you will realize that every moment is an eternity. Every moment is an eternity. And that is where you dwell. Now is eternal. Eternity is the realm of God. Embrace the eternal now. The way you embrace a lover. You hold the lover in your arms with passion, cherishing the present, not thinking of anything else but the one you are with and the one you love. Embrace this moment in the same fashion. This moment is your eternal lover. When you are in love with the moment, you don't judge the flaws and the imperfections. Love makes it so that you only see what is beautiful. Love this moment in the same way. When you are with your lover, you choose your words carefully and only speak highly of your lover. Speak of this moment the same way. This moment can be beautiful if you allow it to be. This life can be stunning if you allow it to be. You will not be harsh and judgmental to your lover. You want to draw out the sweetness within them. You want to stare into their eyes and be held by them. This moment is the same way. Be sweet in this moment, and this moment will return the sweetness 1,000-fold. Don't chase the moment away. Embrace this moment. Indulge this moment. Whatever the moment asks of you, do it passionately, as you will with your lover. This moment needs your complete attention. Eternity is calling you at this moment. Your mind, your body, your soul, all your energies are being poured out of you into this moment. This moment is bringing everything beautiful out of you. And as this beautiful, sweet moment pulls all the beauty and sweetness out of you, you find things inside, treasures inside you did not know were there, longing inside, the likes of what you never felt before, just for this moment. This moment is your goddess, your God. This moment is your lover. Let the passion of affection come out of you. There's no need to hold back. There's no need to be afraid. If you love this moment will always love you in return. Despite the flaws, despite hardships, develop a relationship with this moment. Life is a cosmic wedding between your spirit and this moment. For you, this moment is the bride or the bridegroom. This is the divine wedding between your soul and time. And oh, how beautiful it is. Just imagine the sensation of a first kiss with someone who you longed for forever. When that first kiss happens, your heart begins to beat so hard and so loud. The sensitivity of your skin is elevated so that every touch becomes a gift from heaven. You become so warm. Ice would thaw the moment it touched your skin and turn into smoke and steam. Your tongue is left with the lingering flavor of your lover. Your ears hear their words and their voice. Let this be the way you feel about this moment, this eternal moment. Do not think of the past, and you don't have to. And this moment is everything you need. Don't think of the future. The future is not real. And if you let go of this moment, if you let go of the now, the only thing the future has for you is death anyway. And you know that you are eternal as long as you stay here in the moment, in the now. The now is your lover. Now, you are safe to be vulnerable. Now you are safe to allow yourself to feel love. What else could you possibly need? What else is there for you? In this great wide universe, what is more important in this moment? There is no other universe where this moment is not this moment. There is no moment in time where this moment is not this moment. There's no place, no location, anywhere where here and now is not here and now. That is the great paradox of the moment and the great paradox of eternity. You are eternal and you are present. Don't think about it. Don't try to describe it. Don't try to understand it. Just experience it. Do not try to describe the vibrance of all the colors that you see during the day to someone who is determined to be blind. Don't think of the world outside. Just think of this moment. Think of what is within you at this moment, what is around you at this moment, all your sensations and all the things you're experiencing now. There's just you and the moment and the bliss and the ecstasy of that. Time is not against you. No matter how long you spend with your lover, you are always in the now. No matter where you go, you are always with the bride or the bridegroom, in the now, in the embrace of the present moment. Oh, it's so sweet, so beautiful. Everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever dreamed of is here. And the abundance and opulence of the now. Hold on to this moment. Everything you've ever wanted is here because you are here. Your true self is here. Transcendent, empty, still, divine. Eternal and timeless. You are not gifted, you are the gift. How can you do anything but rejoice in this moment? This moment is so beautiful. Hold on to this moment with everything you have, but not in a manner that is afraid or anxious. You don't have to cling to the moment. Just go to it willingly, and it will go to you willingly. It's not going anywhere. You don't have to be afraid of having your heart broken. Now in a few moments, I'm going to count to 5. And I want you to open your eyes. Remain relaxed. That's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is perfect. If you feel overwhelmed at the beauty of this moment, it's okay. Let it out. Cry if you have to. Shudder if you have to. If it's too beautiful to hold in, don't hold it in. This moment is overwhelming, isn't it? And we are all in it together, sharing this experience. And we feel like our bodies are so far away. I wonder if our souls can touch. Everything is a part of the experience, even the silence. Even the silence is loud. Now, I will count to 5. And I want you to slowly open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peace and blessings. How's everyone feeling tonight? You're welcome. I think the I think the meditation experience is amplified when we do it together. That's why I like meditating with you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it, favorite diva. Lorette, you're welcome. Divine, thank you very much. I appreciate that compliment. These experiences are always magnificent when I'm with you guys. Spirit moves through me. Well, I try my best to be empty. Let the spirit have its way. Barbara, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed the experience with us. I learned a lot over the last year. And one of the things I definitely learned was that every single moment has a blessing in it, even when times are tough, even when you're struggling. Had a rough year at the beginning of it, and then I just stopped struggling. I stopped struggling and started being grateful. And it made me realize that once I trained myself to be grateful, I was much happier, even during tough moments, even when things were really rough for me. And I wanted to really learn how to embrace the moment. Have I twirled as in a dervish? Nah, but I used to I used to dance at bars when I was younger. Never twirled as a dervish though, but I used to dance on the dance floor, listening to hip hop music. I don't think that's the same kind of twirl, but it felt the same. I think the ultimate goal of a dervish is for the self to disappear and become annihilated